You remember how when Donald Trump took office, all these right-wing news outlets are like, he's refusing his salary as president for the next 4 years. And they love that. Oh, look how selfless he is. He just wants to make America great. He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't care about the $400K or so a year. He didn't care about that. That's not why he's doing it. And this is still a thing that MAGA loves to talk about. I did a quick search on Twitter and literally found this post made today where they're still saying, my president donates his salary. He's so selfless. Is he now? Is he? I want to show you a little breakdown of what Trump has done to make himself money over the past year because, knowledge is power. I have a visual aid that's going to help with this. I'm going to show you some animations, and I want you to understand going in that each little stack of money that you see fall in these animations represent the median household income of the United States, the average, of $83,730. So each time you see a clump fall, it represents $83,730. Let's kick this off. The Trumps have made at least $23 million from licensing Mr. Trump's name overseas since his reelection. This is just licensing overseas, having nothing to do with licensing in America. Next up, the Trumps are pocketing $28 million from Amazon for a documentary about Melania Trump. $28 million. And let's do a quick sidebar here. That's out of $75 million that they spent in total. It's like $48 million for acquisition and the rest for promotion. And despite all that money being spent, it sold exactly one ticket for the London premiere. One. This is the most expensive documentary ever made. And that money makes no sense unless this was a way to give someone a bunch of money in a laundered fashion that you don't ask questions about. But let's get back to the count. Major tech companies and media companies have paid Mr. Trump $90.5 million in settlements since his reelection. Settlements for lawsuits that he filed against them. Next, Qatar gave Mr. Trump a $400 million jet that he will use as Air Force One while president, and then plans to take with him after leaving office. But so far, that's all been chump change because the Trumps have made at least $867 million through various cryptocurrencies. Remember, he pardoned that guy who was part of a whole crypto deal. They have that little crypto thing of their own. All these dots, remember how much money they represent? Just piling up, adding up to $1.4 billion. All told, Mr. Trump has profited from his return to the presidency by an amount of money equal to 16,822 times the median U.S. household income. Take $83,730 and multiply it by 16,822 and you arrive with this. And I got to tell you, there are those who say this number is conservative, that he's actually made somewhere in the neighborhood of $3 billion. In closing, the demands of avarice gradually corrupt the work of government as officials facilitate the accumulation of personal wealth. Worse, such a government corrupts the people who live under its rule. They learn by experience that they live in a society where the laws are written by the highest bidder. And in this case, it's Donald Trump.